Trouthead says, Kelly, I hope you realize how inappropriate your statement. Actually, Trouthead, that's not... Trouthead, I want to tell you something. Just because that person is that status doesn't make them better than me, Trouthead. I want to tell you that. We're all equal as human beings. So when one person is a delivery boy and one person is that doesn't make that person better than me, Trouthead. It doesn't put them over me. So when you sit there and deliver pizzas all day, Trouthead, and you have dogs coming at you, work out in the storm, it's almost the same thing. Anyway, I don't want to start, but it's nothing offensive, but trust me, what a pizza driver goes through all day is a living hell. I mean, let's just be honest. I mean, even when you sit there and hustle pizzas all day and night, and you have people hollering at you, it's the same thing as like being in the war. It's almost the exact thing. You step in dog poop. It's just the same thing in a different way. But the difference is between the other thing, they get a lot more benefits that a pizza driver never gets. So there's a huge difference. Yeah, I went through that, Capio. When my son was a baby, when I used to hustle pizza 60 hours a week, I mean, you had people try to rob you. You had people pull knives on you, Capio. I'm being serious. When I used to deliver pizzas, I had a lot of... How am I going to say this where it doesn't go against community guidance? I had a lot of violent altercations that almost came to me. Just like when you're in a battle. It's almost the same thing. You're delivering a pizza at 2 a.m. You go through a very bad neighborhood. Some people come out with a knife and they'll try to take your pizzas from you or pull a weapon on you. It's almost the exact same thing. And it was a lot. Then you go to people's houses. They have dogs. Sometimes they, dogs will come at you, and they have the pit bulls and the Doberman pinchers. It's the exact same thing. Kelly, I don't like the way Nitro treats you, and I understand why you disrespect him, but come on, you don't compare a delivery guy with being a... Okay, Capio. Okay, maybe that's right. But, Capio, I think the reason why I was doing that, because all the years that I was a delivery guy at Capio, on a serious side of the game, I was always put down and I was always insulted. And I'm being serious. I was always being insulted and I always got put down. So, I'll admit it. Maybe I do have a lot of repressed anger from all those years I used to do that. I don't know. But I took a lot of abuse from society and people. I lost a lot of dates that I could have went out with because of doing that type of work. And so anyway, but in my mind, it's almost the same thing, because when you have people try to come at you with weapons and knives, I had someone even tried to pull a weapon on me one time, actually multiple times at Capio, because I used to do that at 2 a.m. in a very bad neighborhood. And to me, it's almost the same thing. But the truth is, I never got shot at when I was doing that. But it was almost the same thing, because the way people were coming at you with their attitudes and just the whole hostility thing. But of course, it's not like being on a mission. When you're in a mission in a foreign land when it's hot, there is a difference. Okay, I'll say that. Yeah, it's not a joke, right? Yes, Cap. You're right, Cappy. I agree with you. I've been to Afghanistan and I've seen those guys who go through. It's not a joke. I do too. I show respect too, and I was just saying that yesterday. I never disrespect anybody. But one thing, Capio, one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to let anybody bully me on YouTube, because I may not look like a very strong guy, but in real life, I can actually become very, very strong very quick if I get put in.